of this edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto.
7 o'clock.
Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good play to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. In now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
11.
Count even now at 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that misses. 2-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Changeup called strike 1. He's become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2-2 the count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. 2 hits in 7 tries. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hey. 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Fisher is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays 0. Here's Justin Smoke now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Gregorius has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Drury.
And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
0-1.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. Guerrero is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Next for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left field.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Derek Fisher the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the first out.
Now
digging in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 8. He drew a walk his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Didi Gregorius is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, try to check it, and it's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Sanchez at second, Gregorius at first with no outs. And he struck him out. Stepping in, so now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner.
0-1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2. At bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Luke Voigt will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luke Voigt is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. From the stretch, lays off 1-0. Gregorius on 3rd. Gardner on at 2nd with 2 down. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now. Luke Voigt will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
For the Yankees. Now playing first base.
In there, 1-1.
Number 45, Luke Voigt.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's 1 away.
Now batting. Number 27.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Brock Stewart, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hicks takes his lead at third with one away. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch, hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs already home here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Luke Voigt.
and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has...
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, Griffin.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the bases are empty with
now
one man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brendan Drury. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Reese McGuire waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Striding in once again, Reese McGuire. First time up, he went down looking. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. So second for 1. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Toronto after this. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Aaron.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Torres sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
And we'll have to leave it there. As the digging in, Derek Fisher will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 8.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Throw won't get him. stepping up to the plate, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting, number 27.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hicks going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Number 65 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Edwin Encarnacion now drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder,
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Boyd stands at second with 2 gone. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Full count still.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. From the belt, the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette gathers it in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Standing in, Justin Smoke. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Randall Grichuk, the 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down the 3rd baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Smoke on second. Grichuk is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
The right fielder, number 20, Derek.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fisher.
Ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Richard going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Spin throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brett Gardner waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Richard on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Derek Law comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Richard ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To first. Voigt fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, number 13. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Torres.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Smoke, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Next to the blue
stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
2-0. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Brandon Drury will bat next. A couple of walks for him thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hops this one up. Torres is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 10.
Luis Cessa will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jay Happ takes home the win. Matt Shoemaker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.